Willpower. All of us wish to achieve many things in life. But usually many of us do not succeed in achieving anything. And often we tend to curse our fate or misfortune. But the fact is that we have only ourselves to blame for our failures. Is there such thing as fate? If our willpower is strong, we can easily overcome all hurdles. The concept of fate is man-made. It is not enough that we wish to achieve something. We should have the proper willpower to carry out our plans. Even a cursory study of the history of human civilization tells us that all great things have always been achieved by men of will. Great men become great because from childhood onward they had will to be great. The notable achievements of science, art and literature are all the result of endeavors of men of will who worked against heavy odds to achieve their goals. Without such determination, we will not be putting in enough strength to make our plan a success. Apart from that, even when the scope of our plan looks rather dull, we will look out for fresh opening for success. On the other hand, a good plan with enough scope will not succeed if there is lack of will. So what matters is that we have the proper drive or determination to carry on with our plans in the face of obstacles. A few examples would suffice to drive the point home. Columbus could discover America only because he stood firm against all the storms of difficulties that threatened him. Nothing could deter him from the path that he had chosen for himself. Mr. and Madame Curie could discover radium, a great boon to humanity, only because they were persons of will prepared to lay down even their lives in the pursuit of their ideal. Great conquerors, like Napoleon, were all men of determination whose will force carried everything before it. Coming nearer home, we get the inspiring example of Hillary and Tenzing, who stood against all the dangers of high altitudes in their resolve to reach the top of Everest. Urged by immense will force, Gandhi demonstrated to the world conclusively that it is will that counts and not the physical might. To sum up, will is a great force both for good and evil. It makes impossible things possible. The story of man's progress from chaos to order, from barbarism to civilization, is nothing but a story of his willpower pitted against all the hostile forces of nature. This willpower can be achieved by one of us by continuous process of concentration on noble objectives. Once acquired, it will enable us to have our way in all things.